Again, it's the combination of the three things that we love the most. We all love precious metal, and we know the value of that. Who doesn't love amazing, amazing, big, big gemstones? We love our rocks. And then on top of that, let's make it a modern day tennis bracelet. The tennis bracelet itself has been an icon in the jewelry business for such a long time. Everybody loves them. How do you get the newest version? How do you get the one that feels like today? How do you get the one that really pops and looks beautiful? Well, you get it right here and you get it right now, and it is the launch of our Jewelry Host pick. And the way we did it unanimously was to vote, and we said, as all the host tools you'll see on today, this was our very favorite piece. Adjustable up to 10.5 inches. So basically one bracelet that everyone can wear, you can get as a gift. We have incredible flex pay for under $10. Yes, you're looking at the delicious, beautiful crisp peridot. You're looking at that beautiful, rich amethyst. And yes, you are looking at that gorgeous blue topaz. Very large gemstones. I'll give you the weight in a little bit. I just wanted you to get a look at the three choices to begin with. Now, a little heads up. If we go close, Mike, if you don't mind, I just want to show the colors, because the peridot, already, and we just started the show, I don't know, 15 seconds ago, half the quantities sold are in the peridot. You didn't even see the price, which I totally appreciate you trusting us. You went online and said, I'm getting it early. So if you want the peridot, it is now already going into this first airing, the most limited. How crazy is that? We also have the matching pieces. We have the great earrings. I love the necklace. It's a wow piece. We have the matching necklace. Everything has flex. But we've got to get into the design, and to do that and to talk about Sevilla silver, of course, we love when Miss Sarah joins us. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Oh, I love being here. And you said so much already, and it's like phenomenal.
She's like, you said it all, Suzanne. Thanks a lot.
No, it was fantastic. We're so enthusiastic. We're so excited about this. But it's taking what we do here with Sevilla silver is take that classic piece that you absolutely love, and we freshen it up, we spice it up, we bring you phenomenal, genuine gemstones with precious metal, and not just one or two. No, there's 13 going across your wrist, and then we freshen up with a little bit more of an inventive design to it. And that is that independent feel of putting on that bracelet, right, Suzanne? Mm-hmm. Where you could do it yourself. I can't help it. Every time, whenever I get these adjustabilities, I'm like, woo, I feel so good. I get to put on this bracelet.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Yeah, exactly, and I really feel that way. But then, you know, we always feel that way when we wear jewelry already, right? Yeah. That confidence builder. To be able to put it on with ease, it makes me feel phenomenal as well. But these colors, how incredible are they? I mean, we have our amethyst, which is such great, phenomenal saturation. Our blue topaz, which I always find just so enchanting. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you found this way, but I always feel like it's like a fairy tale. I always feel like Cinderella with a beautiful sky blue, and I think it pairs so well with the precious metal, that sterling silver. And then we also have our peridot, which is just vivacious, it's vivid, it's the hot gemstone that just was added to the birthstone calendar about last year for August, which is this month.
There you go.
Perfect.
So if you've really messed up, and or there's a birthday coming up, we got you covered on this.
I love that we both cackle like we're guilty of that.
Oh, yeah, we've done that plenty of times. All right, so I just want to show you all three pieces together. And again, the peridot. It's so vibrant. There's so much life to it, as you mentioned. There's so much pop to it. Here's your update, though. We've now sold 500. The vast majority are going to be in the peridot. I got to show you the rocking, humongous pendant that's available with the chain.
Look at that large size carat at the bottom.
I'll show you this. Is that all I have in the necklace? Look at that bottom peridot.
Big green apple.
Look, if that was a ring, look how amazing that stone would be on a ring. And so you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They graduate in size. I have 300 peridot pendants left. And then again, I want to show you the cute little hoop earrings. They are full stone. So from the front all the way to the back, completely covered in stone. It's just not the front. And you're like, I wish there was more stone to it. Full stone all the way around it. The earrings are only $34.90. I got a couple hundred. The peridot necklace, that will sell out very quickly. And again, I think the star right now, obviously, is this really bright, crisp, apple green peridot bracelet. We have 2,900 left, and we just started the show. So if you're thinking about it, probably now's a good time. Now, something else, Sarah, that I really love, and I think that's the reason all the hosts, when we saw it, we picked it. Yeah. And it was unanimous. In fact, it was actually controversial. We looked at this it had to have been 6 months ago. It takes months and months and months for us to do a host pick event in jewelry. Obviously, you have to make it. And it was controversial because at first there was a committee who said, we don't think we're going to do that bracelet. And then the host saw it and we said, oh, no. No. And it was really crazy because it was totally unanimous to do the bracelet. There was not even, we were like, are you guys nuts? And I said, well, is it a price issue? And they go, oh no, the price is gonna be $39.95.
And then everybody even more was an uproar.
We were, no, it really, it's an honest to goodness story. Yeah. We were like outraged. You're like, wait a minute. You're giving us all these beautiful gemstones, huge gemstones. You're giving us a completely adjustable bracelet that now works on every woman. You're giving us an update to one of the most traditional and beloved jewelry fashion styles there ever was in the history of jewelry, and the management's not thinking about doing it. So we really did, we kind of rioted a little bit. It was a baby host riot. And then they go, well, if you're all that passionate about it, I guess we'll do it. And I remember the story so vividly because I just thought, no, we have to make this happen. And you know what? They went around and said, okay, I guess we will. And I love it. You guys love it as well. Almost 1,000 now gone. This is just the first few moments in. Just don't miss out on that peridot. It will be the first to sell out, and it probably will sell out before Sarah and I are finished tonight. What are some of the other features that you really appreciate?
Well, you know what? The thing is, when a piece like this comes around, like you're saying, that uproar, there's so many layers of things that we could talk about, right? There's so many layers of things. We weren't just talking about the adjustability. We're also talking about the genuine gemstones. We're also talking about the precious metal, but we're talking about the value. So if you and I were go into a mall, how dare us ever, right? Oh, goodness gracious. And look for something with this price point. What are you going to be looking at? You know, you can't even get costume jewelry.
You know what?
For this.
It would be a couple $100.
Oh, I looked up.
Easily.
I was doing my research, and everything is like quadruple, if not more, than what we have right here for this kind of piece of jewelry.
It's insane. It's insane.
I mean, so other things that I find just phenomenal about these pieces. We're talking about going around the world, right? The jewelry host picks. What we have here is some of the finest topaz. It's coming from Brazil. Amethyst is coming from, we're all coming from all over the world. I mean, Asia as well with the peridot. We're traveling the world to find the finest gemstone to bring to you. And when we look at these gemstones, I really want you to take a look at the saturation. We were talking about the peridot, you can't miss. It's like shocking, right? The color that you have. It's just alive. And when we talk about alive, it's because it's alive with the light. And that's the diaphanity in these gemstones that have such great clarity. That's what we're saying when we're saying diaphanity, how the light is able to bounce within this gemstone and bounce right back at you. And it's not having just one. No, it has 13 moments on your wrist for when you're doing your beauty pageant wave, or if you're doing a lot of talking.
Which I do all the time.
Exactly. Or you're at a dinner, or you're at a cocktail event, or at a party. And when we're talking, right, you're getting that sparkle every time you move. I am from Jersey, so I am a talker of the hands. So that's something for me, you know, they notice that bling that you have on your wrist. And these are genuine gemstones. Let's talk about that adjustability factor. I mean, I can't help it. You have an uproar about everything with the host. I have an uproar about adjustability. So we have this box chain that the adjustability happens on, and that is one of the most durable chains there is out there.
That's a beautiful chain.
Fantastic for everyday wear. I mean, this is sophisticated fun. I really find it. It could be day to night. But then we have this incredible slide clasp right here that could just move so smoothly up and down. But we have such phenomenal quality assurance here that we make sure this bead, when it is at that perfect place to sit so perfectly comfortable on your wrist, to drape so elegantly that it won't move, it won't roll, well, we made sure that bead will stay right where it is.
It really does. And what's nice about that is you're not going to have the bracelet turning on you, because there's nothing worse than getting a bracelet, okay, and it's got three gemstones on the top, and then the whole time it's spinning down and it's now underneath your wrist. It's so frustrating. As you can see, I've got them all three on. They're very, very comfortable, and they've stayed in place. I mean, we talked to Mary J. Blige tonight. I had Michelle Williams from Destiny Child and Kim here, and I just had some rock stars.
Top A celebrities.
Never had to worry about that. I didn't look down at my bracelet and go, oh darn, I got to shift the thing around. Yeah. It was not even an issue. It just stays put, and it's very, very comfortable. All right, let me give you some stone weight. So let's really kind of blow your mind on this one. The amethyst is 4.55 carats. The peridot, 5.26, and the topaz is 6.5. Now, what's important to note, when you talk carat weight, it's like having a piece of charcoal and a lump of turquoise side by side, or let's say amethyst side by side. The charcoal is going to be a lot lighter than the amethyst, but the size will be identical. It's actually an atomic weight. So just understand your stone size in terms of its measurement is exact between all three bracelets. So when you hear a higher size, it's a more of an atomic weight than it is an actual size. They're going to be identical.
The density of it.
The other thing that's really, really tough, girls, and when I saw the finished sample tonight, it's the first time I've seen it when it was really done. I saw it in the very early stages. Is the color matching. Now remember, these are natural gemstones, which is amazing, right? But do you know how difficult it is to get this many peridot and this many amethyst and this many blue topaz, and they're all identical? They have to go through thousands of stones to make that happen. It is such a laborious system of being able to create jewelry, especially when you have 13 stones per bracelet. So appreciate the fact that's even tougher to get this kind of vibrancy that Sarah, you talked about, this kind of quality, and then multiply it 13 times. I mean,
over
it's
here giggling.
Really a work of art.
Can I tell you, I attempted this. I was in India, and I attempted to color match. I would have been there for weeks. The amazing eye that they have to be able to color match, even to find the gemstones to color match them, is exceptional. It's overwhelming. When I looked at the gemstones, I was like, I don't know how, I don't have the eye to do it.
Right.
You know, it's that challenging. The hard work that goes into this, the craftsmanship that you're talking about, obviously from the gemstones of Mother Nature itself, creating these for years and years and thousands of years. I mean, these are century-known gemstones from the Bible, from royalty. You know, obviously amethyst, we think immediately goes to royalty. I mean, bishops wear the ring of amethyst, and peridot. I mean, they said that Cleopatra's emeralds may have been peridot, actually.
Oh, so, there you go.
Interesting fun fact there.
Well, and I think too, here's something that's wonderful about the pricing, especially with FlexPay. Let's focus on that for 1 second. For under $10, that's all you spend tonight, because we're going to spread that out over 4 months, but you get it right away. You're going to give somebody their birthstone bracelet in a really modern version that's really fun to wear, and it's ageless. You could hand this to a 16-year-old, and you could hand it to a 69-year-old, and everybody from 16 to 69 and beyond will love it. And because you don't have to worry about sizing, you don't have to go, do I want a small, do I need a medium, do I need a large? No, it's one size that goes up to 10.5 inches. That's going to fit virtually everyone's wrist. So what a treat. I love to be able to do this, because I buy a lot of jewelry for myself. Let's be honest, you do it too, right? We all do.
Guilty.
But isn't it wonderful when you can find a piece that's so magical to mark a special occasion for someone in your life, and you know they're gonna love it, because it is a fresh take on a classic. Everyone likes precious metal. Why would you invest in anything else? I have a lot of fashion jewelry, and I love it, and I wear it all the time, but deep down, I know the longevity of owning and buying precious metal. It's going to last. These become heirloom pieces that you pass down. This is gonna be a favorite that you layer with my watches coming up. By the way, my favorite watch is back. We have a pack of 5. You're gonna lose your mind over it. Love that. Oh, we got an update. Sorry, just got a quick update. The peridot necklace. We have 90 left. The peridot necklace is going to be totally sold out in about 2 minutes. So I want you to get another really good look at that necklace. The